Here's what a reader asked me. I have 20 years of experience in my field. Over a year ago, I took a new job. My dilemma is that my skills are not being utilized. I shared this with my leader and was told to enjoy the summer and that things should pick up in the fall. My husband says that I should look for a different job. I'm not sure what to do. Help! I can relate. We all want to feel like our skills, talents, and unique abilities, what I call our superpowers, are being put to work in full each and every day. So reader, whoever you out there, you are not alone. If that's you, here are 3 things to do when you're feeling underutilized at work. Number 1, get clear on how you see it. Let's dig into what's happening for you when you feel like your skills are not being utilized. What's the truth about what you're noticing? Is it that others are doing work you thought you'd be doing, and so there's no real need for you? Is it that you're so much better than the last person that you get all the work done at half the time and so you have tons of open time? Is it that the job expectations are actually at a level lower than where your skills are? Is it that you're not learning and growing? Is it that you're bored? Or is it something else? Too often, this excuse of "I'm underutilized" just covers something else up that's happening. So, you need to put it into words. But don't worry, we won't tell anyone. Just get clear on the true problem, just as you see it right now. The second step is to consider how your leader hears it. A client of mine had a similar kind of "my skills are not being utilized" conversation with his leader. And he expected something to change. Oh, it did, all right. He suddenly found himself the owner of every failing, languishing project in his department. Ouch! Almost overnight, he became overwhelmed and then got angry. The work that now came his way felt like busy work, time wasters, and was far, far away from his superpower space. The mistake he made was that he didn't get clear about the problem was, and so didn't realize how his leader heard his request. In this case, when he said, "I'm not being utilized," the leader heard, "I'm not busy enough." He didn't hear, "I'm not doing enough of the kind of work where I can make a bigger contribution." So for you, the questioner, I can just picture your eyes rolling when your leader said, "Just enjoy the summer." It sounds like that leader heard that initial "my skills are not being utilized" conversation as information, not as a request. And it probably didn't sound like enough of a problem to her compared to everything else on her plate to move into any action. After all, why wouldn't anyone just want to relax and enjoy the summer? She's hearing your situation wrong, which leads to our third step. Step 3, outline the SRA. And now that you know what your specific problem is and you recognize how it might be heard, it's time for your SRA. What's your SRA? Your specific, reasonable action. What do you want someone to do? Hearing about the problem is one thing, but what request are you really making? How can someone help you? It might sound like this. Here's what I'd ask of you. As of July 15th, I'd like to be responsible for the entire XYZ process. So that would mean you stepping out of steps 1 and 2. What do you need from me to make that happen? Or, I'm really strong in organizing schedules, and I can see that having a more defined schedule for our project team would be less stressful to everyone. I'd like us to start a process where, over time, I'm completely responsible for the project schedule. Would you be open to that? If you get clear on the problem, understand how it might be seen by your leader, and then request the specific, reasonable action, you'll get a response. That response might be, of course, and it might be, no, or your repeated requests might get ignored. No matter what, it's all good data that can help you decide whether you want to stay or go. Because if you've never asked, how do you know what can change? Try these steps and scripts today. And now it's your turn. What's the career decision you need to make? Get your confidential question answered when you request a free coaching chat at askdarcy.com. Plus, you can get more free career and success tools at redcaperevolution.com. I'll see you there soon.